And Halloween. Today is a new day of solving code challenges. It's day number 18. And let's see what we have today. Okay, today is medium challenge and max chunks to make sorted. You're given an array of integers of some length that represents permutation of the integers in the range of 0 and -1. We split array into some number of chunks, partitions, and individually sort each chunk. After concatenating them, the result should equal to sorted array. The largest number of chunks we can make to sort the array. So basically that means that none of the chunks should contain elements from other chunks. So if we split array to like let's say if we split it like that, we can sort it. Here we can sort 0 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, so 2 already in place, we can take it as is. 3 already in place, we can take it as is. And so we can do it in line. Basically, we can go through elements and basically if we met some elements with some element which is larger than current index, we can't sort this range without so basically like that. If we met 1, we can't sort the array if there is if we split it like that. So let's do another example. So 1 1 2 0 3 4. So we can't sort this part because the place for this element is here. So we can't we can sort this part, we can sort this part, we can sort this part. So if we met some element which is higher than at higher place than the current index, we can compare all the following elements to this index. So let's go like 3 2 0 like that. So this part should be sorted as 1, right? And this part can be sorted as it is, so it can be taken as is. So we're going to 1. So 1 is max element in our sequence and it isn't in place. So next we are going to the next index, which is also higher than 1 and not in place. And then we are going to the next element, which is 2. It is lower than 3. So we keep 3 as a maximum. And then we're going to max element index, and 0 is, so 0 is lower, less than 3, and 3 is in its index. So we are finished our chunk, so we can start next chunk. Okay, let's try to solve this. So we have to have int max maximum, and it's -1, or we can take 0. It's okay. So for no, 0, or we can take 0. And we can take array 0. Int result equals 0. So for int I equals 0, 0, I less than array length I plus plus. We will do as follow. If so basically num equals max num or array I. If max num equals I, result plus plus, result plus plus, and we have to reset. Can reset it to 0, yes, or we can keep it as is, because next element should be more than current element, and we will go till the end, and yes, it should be like that. Let's return res. Let's check it with this this example. So we are going through elements. First will be a 4. 4 is greater than 4 is the same basically here. So we were taking, still keeping 4. It is not equal to index because index is 0. So we keeping it, and we're going to the next cycle. Next cycle is 3. 3 is not more than 4, so we are keeping 4, and 4 still not equals to index because index is 1, previous was 0. So index is 1, we are skipping this. We are going to the next index, index number 2. 2 is 2 and 4. 4 is max, more than 2. So we're keeping 4. And index is not equals to 4. It's index 2. 2 not, so we're skipping. Next index is 3, and we have 1 at the index 3, and 4 still greater than 1. So we are keeping 4, and 4 still not in place. So we're going forward, and we are getting 0. 0 still not more than 4. 4 is greater, and now 4 adds the right index. So we are incrementing this chunk count, and we are outputting 1. So that looks fine. For this one, we are getting 1 as max number. Here we're getting also 1 because it is max number. It's the same number, and 1 not in place. So skipping next to 0. 0 is less than 1. So we're still getting 1, and 1 is in place. So we're incrementing chunk count of what we're getting for the next index. Next index is 2, and next value in this index is also 2. So it will be 2. Here we will have equals, and we will increment result. Next for index 3 will be the same. Max number will become 3. Here we will have index 3 equals to 3, and we will increment, and 4 we will also increment. Let's try like 3, 2, 2, 1, 0, then 4 and 3. It should still work. Let's run test cases. Yes, all test cases worked. Let's try to submit, but I think it will be okay. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure why it is medium, but we are done. See you tomorrow.